The second thing they discovered is that the wedding is a very powerful event. And by the way, when we talk about the wedding, I'm talking about all the stuff that goes around the wedding. How many of you got some stuff going around it? Bachelor parties and showers. Have you all got that? And the reception. So think of that event. One writer, an anthropologist writing in one of the Toronto papers, suggested that the wedding is the only formal rite of passage for young adults in our society that allow them to mark the transition they are making from what she called being young adults to becoming responsible adults. Now that's her word, but I really like to quote that one. And the wedding is a very there are a lot of people who really, now this may surprise all of you, who really aren't that active in the church, who want to have a wedding in the church or the field or the man, a religious service. And they said there is something powerful about the formality, that when human beings have a major kind of moment, a major turning point in their life, they need to find a way to formalize it. They need to find a way to declare it. And the wedding for lots of people is that. And they said what they've noticed is that when people go through a wedding, they undergo, now this is the latest educational terminology, it's English, not French, they undergo a profound psychological change called a paradigm shift. How many of you have had one of those in your life, a paradigm shift? Yeah. Don't mean a midnight shift, I mean the paradigm shift, like you get at GM. The paradigm shift. And what that means is, Jeff, going into that field, Jeff, you're going to be thinking one way, but coming out, Jeff, you'll be thinking another. Going into church, you'll be thinking one way, and coming out, you'll be thinking another. And that's called a paradigm shift. And what they report is that a number of couples, not all, but a number of couples say that things shift after the wedding in terms of the arrangement in the relationship, in terms of the structure of the relationship. When I see couples who are in trouble in the first year or two of their marriage, they often will say to me, you know, when we lived together, we were great friends. We shared stuff. We helped each other out with tasks. We pooled our resources. We dated. We had fun. We had friends. And then we got married. They said, then we got married. Those are scary words. And it's like something happened and we got serious. And he started doing his stuff and I started doing my stuff, and we didn't date as much, and we didn't talk as much. And what these researchers are saying is that when people have a wedding, they get permission from the society to consider themselves husband and wife. And there's a problem with that, apparently. And the problem is an interesting one, and that is that those people who taught you how to be one of those, husband or wife, learned that role themselves from people one generation before them.